My name is Daniel, and I thought moving to another country would finally put an end to my marriage. I was wrong. 4 years after the divorce, my ex-wife found a way to remind me that she still existed. And at first, I thought it was just a coincidence. When I left the States, I promised myself I was done looking back. The divorce had already drained me emotionally, financially, and mentally. By the time everything was finalized, I wanted one thing and one thing only: distance. So I packed my life into 2 suitcases and moved halfway across the world. For the first few months, it actually worked. No arguments, no late-night texts, no lawyers, no drama. Eventually, I stopped checking her social media. I stopped asking mutual friends about her. I stopped wondering whether she regretted anything. For the first time in years, I felt free. Then, about 6 months after moving, something strange happened. One morning, I opened my inbox and found an email thanking me for shopping at a department store back in my hometown. The message asked me to complete a customer satisfaction survey. At first, I ignored it. People accidentally enter the wrong email all the time. A few weeks later, another survey appeared. Different store, same city. The city I had left behind. I deleted it and moved on. But the emails kept coming. A grocery store, a pharmacy, a furniture store, then a pet supply shop, even though I've never owned a pet. For a while, I genuinely thought someone had stolen my email address. I'd changed passwords, enabled 2-factor authentication, checked my accounts for suspicious activity. Nothing. Everything was secure. Then one day, I noticed something that made my stomach drop. Every single survey came from places my ex-wife and I used to visit together. The coffee shop where we spent Saturday mornings, the supermarket near our old apartment, even the hardware store where we bought paint during one of our countless attempts to fix our marriage. That's when the thought first crossed my mind. It wasn't random. Someone was doing this on purpose. And deep down, I already knew who. The thing is, proving it was impossible. I had no screenshots, no messages, nothing concrete. Just dozens of customer surveys appearing in my inbox over the course of 4 years. At first, I laughed it off. Then I got annoyed. Eventually, I became angry. Because it wasn't really about the emails. It was the fact that, after all this time, someone still felt the need to reach into my life and remind me of the version of myself I had worked so hard to leave behind. Friends told me to ignore it. Just block the emails. Create a new account. Be the bigger person. And maybe they were right. But after years of taking the high road, I was exhausted. One night, after deleting yet another survey asking me to rate the customer service at a grocery store I hadn't visited in almost 5 years, I sat in my apartment wondering the same thing over and over. Why? Why keep doing this? Was she angry? Bored? Lonely? Or was this some strange way of making sure I never completely disappeared from her life? The truth is, I'll probably never know. And maybe that uncertainty is the worst part, because people always talk about moving on as if it's some clean, simple process. It isn't. Sometimes relationships end, but pieces of them linger in ways you never expect. An old photograph, a forgotten voicemail. Or in my case, a customer survey arriving in your inbox at 2 a.m. A few days ago, another email showed up. Same hometown. Same routine. I stared at it for a minute before deleting it. And for the first time in years, I didn't feel angry. I just felt tired. Because after 4 years, I finally realized something. Maybe the greatest revenge isn't signing someone up for spam emails. Maybe it's accepting that some people never really move on, and being grateful that you did. Still, I have to admit, Every time my phone buzzes with another survey notification, a small part of me wonders, what if it isn't a coincidence after all?